State lawmakers must consider training and some other issues as they determine who can carry a gun in Illinois and where they can be carried. ABC 7's Paul Mikey is here with reaction tonight from both sides of the concealed carry debate. Paul?
Sylvia, when it ruled back in December, the federal appeals court in Chicago gave state lawmakers until early June to come up with a concealed carry law. We're the only state that doesn't have one, so there are plenty of models to look at, but they're all quite different, very much like opinions offered to state lawmakers today.
I do not want to live in a state where I have to ask people to see their ID when they order a drink and their gun permit when I notice that they are carrying a gun.
With the clock ticking, state legislators must fashion a concealed carry law that answers some basics. What are the requirements for a permit? What kind of training? What areas should be off limits to concealed carry?
Sporting events, farmers markets, street fairs. I mean, we've got so many places across the city where you've got large numbers of people gathering that we want to make sure that people can't carry at those.
It would be a recipe for disaster.
Transit officials told lawmakers today they'd vigorously oppose any bill that allows bus and train riders to carry concealed weapons.
This is not the ideal place for people to have guns. And again, we're afraid it will cause massive fear among our riders.
We're not going to accept a ban on public transit. People's rights for self-defense shouldn't depend on their need to access public transit.
The NRA says it will vigorously oppose on constitutional grounds any bill that creates long lists of no-carry zones. All of this has to be sorted out by legislators, some of whom are looking to New York's concealed carry law as a model. It's one of the nation's strictest. You have to show proper cause before you get a concealed carry permit there, and as a consequence, not many people do. New York City also has rules that are different from the rest of New York State. Chicago and Cook County want the same consideration.
This bill must include the whole state. Are you going to tell me that this committee would deny the single black mom in Englewood the same rights as the rest of the women in the state?
Your rights shouldn't change based on the zip code that you live in.
The latest court decision today still leaves Attorney General Lisa Madigan the option of appealing the concealed carry decision to the U.S. Supreme Court. She's not saying whether she may do that, only that legislators should continue their work fashioning a bill. There are two things about that appear certain. One, it won't be easy. And two, whatever they wind up with is going to go back to court.
Yeah, probably. Thanks, Paul.
Okay,